driving 200 kilometers just to go to a hotpot. I guess that it sounds very crazy, but I think that if you fall in love with something in life, everything is worth it.
你好，谢谢。你会说普通话吗？服务员。
越南锅就是一般那一般。
对，一般对。然后黄喉。
So there is a saying in Chinese that says, 唯有美食不可不富。
My name is Francisco. 我的中文名字是范思科。I am originally from Mexico, but I live in Seattle. What I love doing is traveling and enjoying food. Through traveling, you can actually change the way that you think and then you see life.
I have been to many places around the world. I have a very good memory about my travel to China, and that was when I went to Sichuan, Chengdu. I remember that originally I was gonna go for 1 week, but I ended up extending my time for a longer time just because of the food that was so good. I kind of like felt that the flavors are similar to the Mexican food in a way because it's spicy, but the flavor of Chinese food, especially in that area, is very special and very complex and actually very delicious.
When I came back from China, because I was so fascinated with the culture and also the deep of the history, I was interested in learning Chinese, and that actually has helped me to change the way I think about life. Sometimes at home I try to make traditional Chinese food. It's not the same as there, but I try to do it, and because of the flavor is very strong and very good. So one day a friend was talking to me about a restaurant that he have eaten in Vancouver, and he told me that I should try it. So he sent me the address, and when I was looking at it, I was looking on Google, I realized that it's the same restaurant as the one that I had tried years ago in China, in Chengdu. I invited a friend and to drive 200 kilometers to go to Vancouver and to try that restaurant.
Hey, comment ça va? Oh, hi!
How are you? Oh wow, it's gonna be 2 hours and 41 minutes.
That's fine.
Are you ready?
Yes! It is as a spicy food as Mexican?
It's very spicy, I have to be honest, but it is different and it's very tasty.
But you know, I mean, I don't really like too much spicy.
You don't have to worry about that because over there they can do half and half, but I would recommend that you try the spicy.
Okay.
To the restaurant. This restaurant, I tried it in China. After we had the food in that restaurant, my friend that is from France, she actually liked the flavor and she actually liked the restaurant. Myself, when I was eating the food, I felt for sure that I was in China. It was so similar, the flavors, and then I also recommend it because it's a very good place to eat.
Awesome, it was really good. I tried different type of food, but it was like, wow. Even in France, it was not like that. So for sure, we'll bring some friends there. Yeah.
So what I noticed is that there is more and more Chinese people immigrating into North America and they are contributing into the society. But what I also noticed is that there is more Westerners curious about the Chinese culture. For instance, in the food, traditionally, when the first Chinese came, they were changing and adapting the flavors to fit the Westerners' taste. But most recently, I noticed that the Westerners are so curious about the Chinese food, the traditional one. And I think that food is a way to actually understand and live a culture. It's just like when I was eating in Yuan. When I was eating there, I felt that I was actually I was tasting the flavor of Chengdu through the food in that restaurant. But I also, when I was eating that food, I felt that I was living the Chinese culture as well.